Made on Zencaster.
So the hero of the story is Rocky. You know what? We should be like, we should just start talking about, like, when everyone brings up Power Rangers and like how bad Rocky is, you should like, Rocky's a hero. He's a damn hero. He's the only reason why Super Mega Force had the final battle, because of Rocky.
You're gonna definitely stir up some hornet's nest on that one.
Exactly. I want this to happen because Rocky's a damn hero. He gets too much shit, like, from every Ranger fan. Like, oh, yeah. Rocky sucks. He doesn't suck. He just got to put in a bad situation. And guess what? Because of Rocky, we got Super Mega Force's final battle, and that's how he saved the damn planet, because of Rocky.
Yeah. I just woke up today and chose violence.
I woke up today, chose supporting Rocky. Damn hero.
I'll salute to that. And then this is where you put in the American theme, the American
American national anthem.
The national anthem.
No, this an eagle cry. No, Tyrannosaurus roar.
Wow. Hi, I'm Billy.
And I'm Jimmy.
We are the Bulk of Skull Podcasting, and we want to welcome you to the numbskullery that is the Zeotoheropod podcast,
where creators and fans come together to share their love of their fandoms.
Welcome to this episode of Zeotohero.
Really enunciate on that Zeo, because apparently a lot of people think our name is Zero to Hero.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me try that again. Oh no, everything's on fire! You know, just...
Oh no! Oh no, little Timmy's on the whale! Oh no! Rah, rah, rah. Oh no! He's dead! Oh no! Continue!
Speaking of that, welcome to this episode of Zeotohero, where I'm Billy, and you're...
What? Wait, who? Don't call me out!
Oh, man! Okay. Hey, Jim, quick question here.
Yeah?
What do you call Chewbacca when he has chocolate in his hair?
What? Black Chrysanthemum?
No, a chocolate chip Wookiee.
Boo!
I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm out. Bye. I'm out.
Yeah,
you like doing this episode by yourself.
Yep. You know, delete the whole formatting frame. You know, get rid of everything.
If this episode is poorly edited, it's because I just don't care.
That joke was in honor of Star Wars Celebration that has started over the weekend.
Kenobi just started up, by the way, so heads up for all you Star Wars fans.
Early drop. You know, I'm over here with a broomstick making lightsaber noises. You know, so
I have video evidence of this.
Yeah, don't put that out. I'm gonna sign you to an NDA on that.
We have an NDA. It just doesn't say anything about sharing videos of you doing lightsabers or broomsticks.
Yeah, okay. So on tonight's episode, let's get into something interesting, something different, something interesting.
So if you like this, let us know if you like this kind of episode, because we want to try something a little different and just kind of take a swing at something else and see where we go with it.
Exactly. So as we know, the Power Rangers...
before we get too far into it, I want to let people know you might have heard these series before, but you haven't heard them from us.
Whack. Yeah.
So if you don't like it, let us know, and we'll not pay attention.
Okay.
You know what? Go hit our Discord server, discord.zeotohero.com, and hit the suggestion box and let us know there.
Oh yeah. We never read the suggestion box. It's like the suggestion box at Burger King. Nobody puts anything in there.
The suggestion box at Burger King should only say "Have it your way," and then like you put the suggestion card in it, and it goes to the flame broiler.
There you go. It feels the flame broiler.
Okay, you ready?
Different? As we know, in the Power Rangers series, they funnel the powers. They funnel the powers of their
morphonomical powers.
Morphonomical powers.
Morphological powers. That's what.
Okay, either way, powers. I don't know what's going on here. But,
we gotta quote it right, or we're not gonna get any new fans.
Okay, as we know, in the Power Rangers series, they funnel the morphing grid's power to transform into their respective teams, right? And we kind of want to go into like what every series is like. Is it
Well,
what?
it's not every series. We're gonna take
Yeah,
kind of a whack at the Zordon era
yeah, the little
because
Zordon era.
that's the one with the most diversity right away,
Yes,
and so we can kind of talk about that. And we kind of want to talk about like how Rangers and their powers kind of work together.
right.
So like the Ranger and the powers, and like do they get the power from a coin? Do they get the power from like internal? Do they get how it all works? And we're going to kind of get into some theories and some
Yeah.
conspiracies and get the tinfoil hats on. Maybe I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Those things cook my brain every time I wear them.
No joke.
Oh my god! Did you remember Casey? Oh my god, he was dying.
Yeah.
uh,
So
yeah.
the only question I have is so as you know, we're pretty close friends with Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger.
Are we? Friend's a
Yeah.
strong word.
So I'm just saying, I'm gonna put this out there. So I wonder if his powers are from the Cornish power or from pasties.
I feel like it's from Franken beans.
Maybe the chips out there.
Oh yeah, the fish and chips. No, he
Yeah.
lives in southern England, so they don't do fish and
Oh,
chips out there. They do.
well, that probably fuels that probably the morphing grid going to the coin.
think of the most stereotypical
You know what?
British food he
We're gonna
has.
do a conspiracy episode about our people in our Discord.
Ben doesn't actually have technical problems. It's all a
No.
ruse.
He actually helps Jim with his technical problems.
He does.
He does.
Okay.
What if Willie's not really a cosplayer, but he's really a person with multiple personalities that are from another world, but that's who he is.
Ooh.
There's Willie's shout out that we missed last week.
There you go, Willie. How you
There
feel
go.
now?
There you go, Willie. Yeah. But okay, as we know, let's get into this. So, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Well, let's set this up. We'll go into like a whoosh sound,
Yes, do
and
it
we'll
here,
come back.
right there. Now
Like
do it
wash it
again.
whoosh.
All right, but
And
you forgot. You got to do it again because we're still talking. So you're gonna edit
Wishy
that
wishy?
one in. Then you're gonna edit the next one in. Then we're gonna start.
Stop talking, you son of
There
a.
we go. Okay. All right.
Okay. So we want to talk about how the Rangers store their powers, and like how the
Yes.
powers are stored with the Rangers, and how like it sets up and stuff like that between seasons.
Yes.
Because each season's a little different.
And I believe we're only going to cover the TV series. We're not going to go into the comics.
Yeah, we're not getting the comics right now, or the Hyperforce, or any of the D&D stuff, or any of the fan creation things. So ha 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 ha,
Okay.
Clayton. Ha 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 ha. No, that'll be later. We're just gonna stick
Yeah.
to the Zordon era seasons and
All right.
for the TV show because that has the most ridiculous stuff in it.
So let me set up the storyline here for you, big dog.
When a man loves a woman.
No, that's the wrong series.
When a man loves a man.
No.
By the way, this is the first episode of the Pride Month.
I need a soundboard so I can hit you with some sounds on there. But
I'm
anyways,
who edits this stuff. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna edit this now. So
You're gonna edit this? Okay.
yeah.
Good luck.
All right. Let me break it down. All right.
Okay.
So as we know, in 1993, the Power Rangers debuted here in
With
America.
a large amount of money from Saban.
Yes,
And they
and-
were an explosion hit of popularity.
Yep. So
Mhm.
in the show, Zordon recruits 5 teenagers with attitude.
Teenagers is a loose word there.
Okay. All right. Anyways,
Young adults?
delinquents because they never go to school for truancy. So
Adults who look like children?
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So as we know, he recruits 5 teenagers with attitude. He then entrusts them to save the world over and over again. And how does he do it? He entrusts them with the powers of the power coins. So as we know, we got Jason, Zach,
Trini, Zach,
Kimberly,
Billy,
Billy.
Kimberly. Come on, man. Like, you're even
And-
named after one of them.
Come on. So as we know that the powers are infused with the coins.
But you can't
Yes.
transfer powers
You can't.
until they get the Sword of Light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
So-
is later on. We'll see in the series there. It
But
actually happens.
so to confirm this theory, okay, so they sort of like to change your powers from the original power coins
Uh-huh.
because they're linked directly to the morphing grid, while the Green Ranger powers aren't linked to the morphing grid. They're linked to chaos energy.
Yes.
Hence, why he could freely give the powers to Jason,
Yeah, he could. He
Ooh.
could transfer the shield to him.
aka the first battleizer.
That's loosely. That's loose.
That's a loose word.
Yeah.
Battleizer. Battleizer. What?
Yeah.
Battleizer.
So
Huh?
that's why Tommy was really strong in those episodes, because the more chaos he created, the stronger his powers were.
Then we went all good. He got all weak.
Then when he went good, he got weak. But then, as we've seen on TikTok and stuff, the conversations that Tommy gets beat by a candle. So
Yep. Mhm.
yeah.
She's a real mean lady.
Yeah. So as we go back, basically, Zordon makes these coins. I don't know if he makes them.
Ninja made the coins.
Ninja
man.
makes the coins.
Ninja made the coins, or at least taught Zordon how to make the coins.
Yes. So
When he taught him how to make the coins, they're locked into the rangers he gives them to.
Yes, exactly.
And you want to get really into it, you can even get to the season 2 when they go back in time to the old rangers. He gives the coins to the old rangers. They're locked into those powers are locked into them until they're dead. Hence why they then give them to the new rangers after they've died. Ooh.
So season 1 through 3, we see this as Zordon funnels the powers through coins.
Season 1 and 2 are like that. They're funneled into the coins.
Yeah. Season 3 is the one where it gets with the ninja powers, which
with the ninja powers are connected to the person and the coin.
Yes.
Because he had to go deal with Ninjor and everything else and be chosen worthy.
Yeah.
And then, but with the Sword of Light in the command center, he can easily transfer powers from Kimberly to Cat.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I feel like they integrated that Sword of Light's power into the command center, so you can easily transfer powers between Rangers if they needed that at that point.
Yeah. And that's what happened. And that's interesting how it's a coin that's.
You can't just say it's interesting. Come on,
it's interesting.
Be deeper.
It's
a real think piece here.
On my philosophy of my 10-page report of why nobody listened.
Mr. Brettle, I wrote my essay and it says that Power Rangers are cool.
I watch them every Saturday morning.
But look at how easily the ninja powers are destroyed with the coins. So they were locked into the coins, but they were chosen. The coins are chosen. The coins chose the Rangers, and except for Cat. Cat was transferred the power over.
Well, the ninja coins, they had to be deemed for it, right?
Yeah, deemed worthy to hold the coin. Which
is why they went to Ninja for them.
Mm-hmm. And that's why they have a movie based entirely around getting ninja powers. That's not relevant to this actual conversation.
No, it's a whole different timeline as well.
Yeah. And then the Ranger coins, they lost their powers because they destroyed the coins. Same with the original the Lightning Zords. The coins are destroyed, and while left effective, or the Zoids were destroyed, and they lost their powers like that. The Thunder Megazord.
Yeah.
That means the powers are locked into the Thunder Megazord.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
they were still using the Tyrannosaurus, the Mastodon, all those powers. They were still using those powers.
Yes.
So I think the Zords were linked into, because they could use the Zords and like the Thunder Megazord.
Yeah, I was gonna say, couldn't they use the Dino Megazord and the Thunder Megazord at the same time?
No, the Dino Megazord was destroyed, and they got the Thunder Megazord as like an upgrade version of it.
That's right. Megazord. There's a whole episode of where they change into they morph into the new Zords.
Yeah, there's even like a scene like when they're like coming up. Okay, I'm not going to get into like how they made the scene, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a whole thing about that with the getting the Lightning Megazords and stuff, and like the powers are connected to the Lightning Megazords at that point, and hence why they can they get the Sword of Light, and then they can start interchanging powers as they need be, kind of thing. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I feel like this haul might be a little convoluted.
Very. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like, well, that was a whole tangent in my head that didn't plan out right. So
I
never
feel like
mind.
seasons 1, 2, and 3 weren't really well thought out.
No. But okay, so yeah, that was cool. And then so after all said and done,
We got the Alien Rangers who were from
yeah,
Aquatar, and their powers are
Aquatar.
connected to them, but we don't really know how they were connected to them. But they were connected to their home planet.
Yeah,
So
and
like
they're
once they left their home planet, they became significantly weaker, and they had to keep recharging all the time, which is
with
kind of
the
weird, but
water.
whatever.
Yeah.
Go stand
Uh
in the water, okay?
as we move on with that, we see that Tommy does lose his power, the Green Ranger power, and then immediately brought back.
Not immediately, within a couple like
Well,
episodes, he
yeah,
got brought
yeah,
back.
yeah. In well, in the time frame of the TV show,
Yeah.
he's brought back. But with with for us, it was just a couple episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's brought back as the White Ranger.
The White Ranger, the white guy playing the White Ranger.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep.
So we get him to come back, and later in the series, okay, now here's the question: was the metallic armors uh fused into those coins too, or were they upgraded?
Idealistically, they would be fused to the coins. So
Yes.
like the armor was an upgrade for the power suits, right?
Technically, not even an armor; it's just a suit change.
It's technically an armor,
Uh
so
huh.
it's a upgraded version of the suit. So it's an upgrade
Technically,
to the current suit they're wearing.
technically, it's just a suit change.
I know it's technically it's a suit change, but in the show it's an armor.
Yeah.
It's an armored suit.
Look at
It's an
you.
armored upgrade.
Look at you. I'm over there.
I'm defending the glitter.
Yeah. Well, they're dumbing you down.
Uh
Oh
huh.
man.
Thanks. Let's water this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's get into the let's get into the fundamentals of how glitter is superpowered.
Yes.
If you want to if you want to burn down your house, just put glitter in it, and you'll eventually burn your
Yeah.
house down. Like there's still
Though
glitter
I
everywhere.
do like the design of the metallic armors. They were pretty unique for that time.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like don't get me
And
wrong, it was interesting, but oh cool, they're glittery.
now the question is, I can't remember. I haven't seen it in so long, but was the metallic armor coincide with the ninja powers, or was that a whole
Yes.
different?
So you had the ninjetti powers,
Yes.
which were the ninja suits.
Yes.
The ninjetti power suits, which was the power suit, and then the armor. So
That's right.
the suits that they wore, like the helmet and everything, were part of the ninjetti powers, and then the armor was on top of all of that.
Uh huh.
So it was a level of thing. So you would have the unmasked ninja powers.
Yes.
So you had civilian abilities, which were karate, and you had
Yeah.
the
Well,
the ninjetti suit without the mask on powers, which
Uh-huh.
were really good karate. Then you had the mask on, which gave them cool abilities like they'll change out and like do like the instant transfer stuff and
yeah.
whatnot like that. And
Like
then you had
Adam was able to grow.
hmm Tommy was able to like interchange his
Yeah.
like he can rip off his shirt and like his suit and
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah
Hey,
stuff like that.
when I say Adam was to grow, you should insert a little clip of the
Make my
Indian.
monster grow.
No, the Indian. He's like, "Not Chuck."
I don't know if I could do that without being like super offensive to myself.
Okay.
Maybe I'll think about it. Okay, and then you had the actual Ranger suits, which
Yes.
they never really used any ninja powers with their ninja like their actual power suits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you notice that
Yeah,
they remain the same, even though the ninja powers are different animals.
yeah. And then after that, then you had the armor, like the metallic
Yeah.
armor,
The metallic armors.
and
Yes.
so all of that's fused with the coin to to the coin. So like if the Zord dies, the coin dies.
Yes.
If they die, the coin survives.
Uh huh.
When you show the power coin, everything else goes with it.
Yeah. That's why whenever Goldar took the coins in the
Mhm.
box.
Wasn't it Rito who took the coins and then Goldar destroyed it?
No, I think
Or
it was Goldar.
I feel
'Cause
like
they
Rito
were
had
all
a bigger part to play in that whole like moment.
Rito.
Rito was great. I liked Rito.
Yeah, sassy
Okay,
bastard.
so moving on,
Moving on.
moving on to what our namesake is,
Uh-huh.
Zeo.
which is
we've actually
interesting because
we had some really cool conspiracy theories about this actually, and we want to talk about this. And we need your parents' permission to talk. About this.
yeah.
Send us your permission slips.
So at the end of MMPR, um, the Zeo crystals they had to go get them from underneath.
Go get them back.
Go get them back from underneath the
No,
Redust
okay.
base.
Yeah, they got the Zeo
The
crystal
moon
because
base,
they had
yes.
to like get rid of it because it was too powerful.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, hey, it's too powerful. Let's split it up and get rid of it. Like, okay, cool. Let's split it up, get rid of it.
That's why
Cool.
they had to go as kids to find them, right?
I feel like you got your thing a little mixed up. Okay, so they went and they went to go get the Zeo crystal, and Zordon's like,
Yes.
all right, this is too powerful to leave here. We're gonna send it back in time to like other parts of the world so no one can find it. And then the Master Vile showed up to remember the kids and they destroyed the power coins. They're like, oh no, the power coins are destroyed. Oh no, we gotta go get them. And so they went back in time to go get all the Zeo crystals. So when they got back, they could regrow back to their normal form and then get new powers because they were going to use Zeo crystals to save the break the spell and then restore the power coins.
Right.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to break the spell and not restore the power coins, but then the power coins got destroyed, so then they had to get new powers with the Zeo powers.
Yeah.
And that's a whole can of worms we're about to get into. Transition.
Ah.
All right. And so the Zeo powers were fused with the Ranger.
Yes.
Okay.
Through the crystals.
But they weren't made for humans.
No.
At all.
No. Another question I want to know is, who were they made for? Like, what was the original?
They were
purpose?
made for people like Triforia.
Oh,
with
somebody with 3 different people.
Because they can load balance.
Yeah,
That's the best way to describe it. They can load balance those powers.
Explains why Triforia was able to harness the Zeo 6 power.
Yeah. Hence why Jason started like dying at the end of Zeo. Like he was severely getting injured while using the powers.
Yes.
At that point, Jason was having these problems because the Zeo power, like the Zeo Gold power, Zeo Ranger 6 powers, were really powerful. So his body was having problems processing the power, and I'm pretty like they didn't have it in the show, but at the level the power the rest of the Rangers were at, they were about to hit that 6th Ranger level power, and they were about to start having issues with their Ranger powers, like physically having issues with it because it was going to start hurting them badly.
Yeah.
Hence why they couldn't transfer the powers, and when they did transfer the powers, like Trevor had to use the staff and a bunch of other stuff. They tried to dump a bunch of different people and like all this other crazy stuff to give Jason the powers, so Trey could heal. Yeah, like, he was like, "I'm dying," and I was like, "Oh no, he's dying! Oh no!"
The first person was Billy Cranston, which
he had too much dark energy, like negative ionic energy.
Yes,
that was a word.
That was say that 5 times fast.
I'm not going to try because I don't speak so well.
But yeah, so in the beginning of Zeo, you see that they split the
barely
Zeo
able to handle like the okay, so in the very beginning of Zeo, they could barely handle the cogs. Like they can take on like a fleet of cogs.
Oh yeah, but
they were having problems with the bad guy.
Yep,
Monster of the Week, and the end of Zeo, they're taking on King Mondo with the sword of or whatever sword it was. So they're going toe to toe with him, no problems.
And also, can I just say that Zeo did not have any battleizers?
They did not, but they got upgraded Super Zeo Megazords.
Yeah, all they did was get upgraded Zords.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
And they earned those by almost killing Triforia. They almost had to let him die. Come on.
Now, Triforia only had one Megazord, the Pure Midas.
Yeah, and then we also got the Battle Zord, the Battle Zord, and we also got the Wheel of Doom.
Yeah, we got the Wheel of Doom.
Yep, that was fun.
So,
and the Puck or the Puck Zord. God. Mm-hmm. The little circle Zord.
Yeah, that's the wheel one.
No, swear Jesus. Yeah. They had a wheel.
Yes.
That they would stand in and shoot off of. and
Yes.
destroy the monster of the week.
Oh,
And
why
then
didn't
it
you
would
say
grow
that
to
the first
something
time?
bigger, and then they got another wheel that they would
Yes.
throw out, which was a puck, and it
Yes.
would pop up like pop.
Yep.
The
And it was a
Zord was
little
kind of
mini
ridiculous.
Zord.
Yeah.
Which I think that's the first time we have ever seen a mini Zord.
Well, technically, in season 1, we had a mini Zord that was a child.
Wait, what?
It was a child in season 1 running around in the Megazord fight.
Oh God.
Technically a mini Zord?
But
Technically.
so the Zeo powers were kept in the crystals.
Well, the Zeo powers, the crystal harnessed the power.
Yeah, it harnessed
The
it.
Zeo powers themselves, I believe, were held in the person.
Yeah, because that's how it was harming them, because it was inside them.
Yeah, it was inside them, and it wasn't the crystal. All the crystal did was focus the energy to make a suit.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And that was really about it.
So their morphers, they had a crystal in it. Now, would that be a part of their crystal, or
It
would
was.
it be like
It was part of the Zeo crystal, the
Yeah, I was
crystal
gonna
they
say,
had, but the energy
condensed.
from the Zeo crystal was put into them,
Yes,
and I believe it was still Zeo energy at that time.
right.
So it was constantly growing. So the thing about the Zeo crystal and it's how it harnesses energy is it's always growing,
Right.
always getting more and more powerful. And the crystal itself can hold the energy, but it's more of a focus point. Hence why they need to morph.
Yeah.
They can't just summon the Zeo powers without morphing. But if they don't have the Zeonizer, they don't have their morphers. They can't morph because they can't focus the energy to morph.
No.
Which I feel like they could do later. Like if they kind of held onto the power for a while, for like say
Right.
like 2 or 3 years, they would just consistently always be morphed because they can't unmorph because there's too much power.
Yeah. Now, the question I got is, in the
Oh.
legendary battle, we see the Zeo Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at that point, are they just supercharged with power?
I don't think they were
I don't
because
think
I feel
so.
like the Zeo powers were the conduit for the morphing grid to pull all the Rangers.
Oh, that's good. That's a good theory.
Let me go get my tinfoil hat on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, because at that point they would be exceptionally overpowered, right?
Yeah,
They'd be
they would
very,
probably-
very overpowered.
They probably would be able to take on the entire armada by themselves.
I'm pretty sure like the Pink Ranger could take the entire armada by herself.
Well, yeah.
If the morphing grid used the Zeo power as a conduit to pull all the Rangers at one time,
Yeah.
it would make them significantly weaker, right?
Right?
They use a lot of energy. Voila,
Yeah.
ipso facto, there you go.
Honestly,
And
that'd
you
be
didn't
a
see
good
any
point,
Ranger, like you didn't see any Ranger as a Zeo Ranger.
because the Zeo powers could supercharge the morphing grid to open up these doors for all these alternate
Because we didn't actually see any Zeo Ranger, right? We didn't see any Zeo Rangers, right?
As in, wait, what?
Like we saw them in the fight, but we didn't actually see them without their helmet off.
No, yeah, they were completely masked the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Things we're thinking about. And then, like in Ninja Steel, when they come back, or when Steve Cardenas comes back as Rocky, he has the Red Ranger powers.
yes, because exactly. Because wait, because he was Zeo3.
Mm-hmm.
So, because he would not been able to handle the Zeo powers at that point.
Yeah, at that point. Well, yeah, at that point he wouldn't be able to handle the Zeo powers. And did he didn't give his Zeo powers. He didn't give them up to create the turbo powers, right?
No,
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
So I got it. I got it. Hold on, I got it.
Wait, what if Rocky was the one?
Rocky was summoned by the morphing grid to use his powers as a conduit, because if he didn't, he would have died.
We're on to something, buddy.
Ooh.
You might want to lock the doors tonight, because they're gonna come in and take you.
If I don't show up next week, you guys know what happened.
Yeah. Next week's episode of Zeo to Hero.
Morning Jim.
Yeah, Morning Jim.
Because he's probably dead.
Yeah.
Because he never gave us powers. He never gave up his powers
No.
in Turbo, the movie, right? Because it's chronological.
No, yeah, exactly.
He never gave us. The rest of the Rangers did. He never gave his
What he
powers.
did was he sent Justin in his place to take the turbo powers.
But he never sent Justin with his Zeo powers.
He never sent Justin, because I don't think Justin as a kid would have been able to hold the Zeo powers at that time because
So
that was the end. Which they're completely strong. They're strong enough.
yeah.
I think the Zeo powers would have killed Justin.
So because once they left Turbo, once they went to end space, they stopped going to Angel Grove, right?
Yes.
Steve or Rocky was holding off any bad guys showing up in Angel Grove.
Because there at that time there was no
Justin
power
was still in Angel Grove, but he didn't have any powers because they
No.
were he didn't have any power.
He got summoned to go to in space to help him, but that was because it was a
Rocky
lunar.
was still there defending Angel Grove by himself because he was superpowered. He was essentially a Ranger team by himself.
Yeah, exactly. And plus he had fucking Tonfas.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He had
Badass weapon.
He also had the Zeo cannon he could summon. He just had all the Zeo powers. Like he had his Zeo powers.
Yeah.
And it was consistently growing and growing and growing. And then you had the Zordon wave, which I'm pretty sure would have depowered him for a little while. Okay,
Right.
so that's why he lived for so long because he was almost depowered completely. It's been growing and growing and growing since.
Right.
We can assume the Morpher got broken, so he wasn't really using the morphing group powers anymore. He wasn't using the Morpher anymore because the Morpher got broken with the Z wave. Then by the time Megaforce came around, Super Megaforce came around, the power was exceptionally powerful again, but he had no way to release the power.
So, in turn, because Ninja Steel, he comes back as the
Red Ranger.
Yes, and in that one, they bring back multiple teams.
Yeah. So Rocky made Super Megaforce final battle happen because Rocky is the only one who had enough power to fund the whole thing, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And as return, all the powers got restored, and as return, he got the Red Ranger powers again.
We're onto something here.
Because Jason came back for that.
Yeah.
Rocky came back as the blue Zeo Ranger. Okay, he's running around as the blue Zeo Ranger 3. He's running around.
Right.
Okay. From there, it's over with. When it's over and done with, all the Rangers go back to where they came from. He's out of power. He's done. His powers are gone. The Zeo powers are wasted. They're gone.
Right.
No longer use them again.
I mean,
because they're no longer there.
It took all that power to open it.
Yeah, he gets his old power coin back from Jason because remember, Jason didn't have a power coin.
Right.
At the end of that, because they had to give him power coin and beast morphers.
Right, and it wasn't. He didn't have it.
Rocky shows up.
The coin appeared in front of him from the.
And doesn't Rocky show up with in Ninja Steel with the Red Ranger power, right?
Yes,
not Tyrannosaurus power, but just Red Ranger power, right?
Just a Red Ranger power, which might have been the ninja power.
Could have been ninja powers.
Could have been a ninja power because the morphing grid is a sentient, and it calls upon them with a certain. It could call upon them in a certain power.
Let me look up this right now because oh my god, if this isn't what it is. Aha. Okay. Rocky joins the final fight with Ninja Steel, Special Rangers using his Red Ranger powers. Okay.
Doesn't specify.
It was a Tyrannosaurus power coin. So we got the Tyrannosaurus power coin. Okay, so Rocky returns to the dimension with the rest of the Rangers with his fully restored power source. Means his Tyrannosaurus power coin was fully restored.
Well, as we saw, the morphing grid can do all that.
Yes,
because it brings Jason back and Beast Morphers
with the Tyrannosaurus
power coin. It offered them the power.
Because so he came back from Megaforce. So he came back from Megaforce with the Tyrannosaurus coin, not the Red Ranger power coin. So he got the Tyrannosaurus power coin. So the original Red Ranger power coin.
Right.
Okay. Jason doesn't have it.
No.
So
yeah,
Rocky has it. The Beast Morphers was given a Tyrannosaurus power coin to summon Jason. Because they didn't need to summon Rocky because Rocky already had a power coin.
Yes.
It summoned Jason. So, if de facto, Rocky was a conduit for all of Super Mega Force's mega final battle. Got the Red Ranger power coin in return for giving up all his power.
Yeah. Well.
So but it was broken. It wasn't broken, but it was like it wasn't deep, like it wasn't fully powered.
Right.
Then he got taken by Lord Draven and Super Mega Force to be made into clones
Uh-huh.
of the Tyrannosaurus power, and he got his powers fully restored for during that episode.
Interesting.
Goes back home with full Tyrannosaurus powers.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So he
wow.
could have got the broken Tyrannosaurus coin. He could have got the broken Tyrannosaurus coin because the Mastodon coin is broken as well.
Yes, it was. It was life threatening too.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
So
killed
he may be
Adam.
left with the original broken coin.
Yes. Well, as we saw the in Dino Charge, that the crystals can fracture, but can also be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there was a way to fix the power coin.
Well, Sentinel Knight fixed the Mastodon power coin.
That's
You
right.
remember?
And once a ranger,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, there you go. This went from like talking about powers to conspiracy theories real quick.
real quick. So yeah.
So the hero of the story is Rocky. You know what? We should be like we should just start talking about like when everyone brings up Power Rangers and like how bad Rocky is. You should like Rocky's a hero. He's a damn hero. He's the only reason why Super Mega Force had the final battle because of Rocky. Rocky
You're
did
gonna
it.
definitely stir up some hornets' nest on that one.
Exactly. I want to. I want this to happen because Rocky's a damn hero. He gets too much shit, like from every Ranger fan. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Rocky sucks. He doesn't suck. He just got to put in a bad situation. And guess what? Because of Rocky, we got Super Mega Force's final battle, and that's how he saved a damn planet because of Rocky.
Yeah. I just woke up today and chose violence.
I woke up today, chose supporting Rocky. Damn hero.
I'll salute to that. And then this is where you put in the American theme, the American
American national anthem.
the national anthem.
No, this an eagle cry. No, Tyrannosaurus roar.
Wow.
Got it.
Meow.
Meow. Today I woke up and chose Rocky. Oh my god, we got a conspiracy theory going. Oh my god. This is great. Because you get Tommy comes back in the episode, but he has a Zeo coin, right? With the Master Morpher.
Because the Master Morpher and the coins were infused with the Zeo crystal.
Yeah. Well, he gave up his powers
Yes.
for Turbo.
Uh-huh.
But he got him back for Forever Red.
Right.
So he got it back for Forever Red, and he just kept him after Forever Red. So they had to fuse his power at some point.
Yeah.
Because Adam came back as once a Ranger. When did he come back in? Once a Ranger? No, not once a Ranger. Adam came back with Carlos, but he
Yeah,
didn't
in
have the
space.
Zeo powers.
No, he had the Mastodon.
So, ifto facto,
Yeah.
the
Huh?
Green Ranger Zeo powers are destroyed with the Turbo Ranger powers.
Right.
But they got them restored for the final, like the Mega Force battle.
Yeah. Well, I feel Forever Red, Tommy had kept the Zeo crystal, right? And then that's, I think, when he started building the Morpher after that. And then
Well, I think it was Billy who built the Morpher for him.
yeah, I think that's, and then as he came back, like, and he came back at Dino Thunder, he added that power to the coin rotation.
Yeah. Or he uses Zeo powers, like excess Zeo powers, to make the Dino Thunder powers. Because remember, they had to sacrifice all their power to destroy Mega
Zeltrax.
not
No.
Zeltrax, Megagon. Damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. He sacrificed all the powers, so they weren't as
Megagod.
powerful.
Megagod. That's it.
Megagod, yeah, they weren't as powerful as the regular Rangers were. So they had to sacrifice all their powers. Because almost every other Rangers team didn't have to sacrifice all their powers.
Right.
Ooh, right, crazy.
Ah.
So he just had leftover powers with the Zeo Ranger powers,
Right.
and he used that to make the Master Morpher.
Yeah. He infused it.
Mm-hmm. Because at that point, then they could start taking power from the Ranger himself to run it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
and it was slowly leaking power because it had to stay powered up, and so that's why he lost his powers as he went into Soul
Yeah.
of the Dragon.
So full circle, the Zeos were infused with them through the crystals.
If de facto.
If so facto. And then
If de
when we get into Turbo, that's when we kind of see a shift in
shifting into the turbo.
into the Turbo.
Oh
So
my
those
God, okay, hold on.
powers were actually infused into the morpher itself.
Yeah. So those powers are infused in the morpher. So if you lost a key,
Yes.
you can't morph.
Yes.
And that's why they could change the powers over so readily easily.
Yeah.
Episode 8 or something like that.
Yeah, they were able to switch out faster.
Yeah. Yeah, switch out. And TJ has got a bad rap for Turbo. Damn it! Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just
But it's
feel bad for TJ. He was a
dynamic.
great leader.
And if you watch in the later seasons, that this actually is a pivotal point, because instead of losing your powers and someone evil using them, they later on in the season like start infusing them with like DNA.
Well, they start locking him back to DNA and stuff. Like, you have to lock it back because you had Astronema who took Ashley's power in space.
In space, yep. She uses it to infiltrate the team.
Yep. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
So, if de facto, yeah. So, all of the Saban era, the Zordon era of Power Rangers had a really weird power structure and how they were held, how they were holding onto the power.
I feel
especially
like
the first 6 seasons.
I feel like the first 3 MMPR 3 seasons and Turbo and in space were all pretty self-explanatory. It's just like, as we just did, we kind of went off on a whole bunch of tangents on the Zeo.
The Zeo powers are just ridiculous.
They're ridiculous. There's like so many open doors for these things.
They didn't think the Zeo powers through, I think.
There's so many fan conspiracies. Like,
yeah.
And it's crazy how these things go.
Well, like, I don't think they set up the Zeo powers properly. They just opened the door, they opened the floodgates on the Zeo powers.
Yeah, on the Zeo powers.
They didn't think it through, and now here we are coming up with conspiracy theories, because they never actually resolved the Zeo powers in the series.
Now, do you think Zordon knew the true power of the Zeo powers? Because he also buried them on Earth, or hit them on Earth.
Yes, he hit him on the moon. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, as we know, Zordon is basically pure evil. So
Zordon's pure evil, guys.
Might have snuck him in there.
Zordon's an ass.
Yeah.
But I think he was fully aware of how powerful the Zeo crystals were.
Right. And did not
and
tell them.
He was trying to test the waters of how long he could have a human use them.
That's because he's a
because
alien being.
He didn't know about Tria Triforia until he showed up.
Yes.
He didn't even know about the Triforians until they showed up.
Right. This is interesting.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming to our conspiracy talk.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So I'm not here next week. You know why?
We always knows why.
Before we wrap this one up, I do want to say Happy Pride Month for everyone of our all of our fans who are not even all our fans, everyone who's of the non-straight version of sexuality. If you're happy, be happy. We here at zeotoheropod support everyone. Heck, I am very rainbowist myself. Billy is questioning. He doesn't know who he is. No one acknowledges.
I got nothing for that. I got nothing.
But we've all had hard times. We've all had good and bad times. And if you need somewhere to hang out and talk to some cool people, hit up our Discord server. Yeah. We're not judging anyone for anything unless you are a diehard Tommy fan. But even with that, we still respect you enough to be cool.
To tolerate you.
Tolerate. That's the word. And I hope this June goes well for you, and everything else in between. And good luck out there. And we're gonna have some other fun guests on this month.
Yes.
And we'll make it a little bit more fun and rainbow-esque around here for the rest of the month, because we're corporate shills too.
So
all right, wrap it up.
All right, so a couple of shout outs we got to give here.
Rachel, did you have the shout out?
Yeah.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah. Rachel, enjoy listening to the podcast. Definitely love that you, as you say, wind up Davina all the time. And I love the bickering.
Wind up is a loose word to use.
Very loose. Hopefully
Willie with his new stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, Willie's cosplaying
his
is
new fairy
actually.
tale one's coming
It's-
along. He has
I kind of want to
fairy tale
listen to that
podcast.
because I've heard the voices of actors. I
Mhm.
kind of want to like listen to how that plays out.
I haven't got a chance to listen to it just yet, but I know it's been kind of
Yeah.
it's been a labor of love for him.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Definitely for Mark. I saw that he has the tattoo, which is actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some cool things coming in as well for his cosplay for the old corny ranger.
What the heck?
Yeah, so kind of want to see where this goes. It's gonna be cool.
Also, go check out Ben.
Yeah,
His stuff's coming along really well. Ranger,
Ranger.
Baker Rangers movie talks, and he's also about to start doing his Tokusatsu Tuesdays.
Yes, and more phenomenal Mondays.
Mm-hmm. There's something to pop up now. Keep an eye out for
Jacob, as he's almost finishing that Gundam build.
that perfect grade Gundam build for RX 72?
72, 78.
The original Gundam,
Yeah,
like the
78.
OG Gundam. Keep an eye out on Sam for TikTok. She is nuts.
Yeah.
If you want to see some crazy stuff, come to the Discord server at discord.zeotoheropod.com.
Definitely comment on her videos of obvious things that she's wearing.
Exactly. That's her favorite thing. Comment
yeah.
the most obvious thing she's wearing.
Yes.
Make sure you make fun of her chain on her glasses because,
that's an old person thing.
Old people thing.
Yeah.
Also, we got friends of the show. Casey has a new episode out. Power Rangers Conspiracy Theories.
Yes. Mighty Morphin Conspiracy Theories.
Yep.
Recommend
Review
it.
Time Productions or Digital Beast has some new episodes coming up really soon. Really soon. Heads up. And Justin, a friend of the show, has his cosplays going to Ranger Stop coming up really soon over in Atlanta. And he's supposed to be doing the Orlando one in December.
Yes.
So heads up, keep an eye out for him and his really cool cosplay. And who else? We got
if we miss anybody, just in advance, suck it.
if we miss you, you're not important enough.
God damn.
We're going off the cuff here, guys.
Yeah.
Who one other person? Another way, one other person doing stuff. JP is doing things. Mention him. Willie, Rachel, the other shout out. Drawing a blank.
Anyways,
Neon Lights is going to start coming up stuff again soon here too.
Yeah.
So heads up, keep an eye on his YouTube channel. He should be back on the show here pretty soon. So heads up on that as well. And besides that though, we have announcements, not just shout outs.
Yeah.
We started a Ko-Fi, which is like a Patreon, except far less annoying than Patreon is.
Very.
Because Patreon is Patreon. They take a huge chunk of change from you. So if you want to help support the show, go on over to Ko-Fi, which is ko-fi.com/zeotohero. And if you want to help us out financially and let us do other cool, stupid things like we have been doing.
Yes.
And buying toys.
This is not for, it's basically going to help us with equipment and supplying.
You want us to sound prettier? We're going to get better mics eventually.
Yeah.
That's that's a big one. Better mics. Oh, that's
we'll
scary.
probably get facelifts too. So.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm going to get a boob job.
Yeah, definitely not. No. Yeah. I feel like if you do that, you're gonna pop your breast on the glass and be like, "Oh, Billy," like I'm a cable guy.
So, if you want to be a supporter, go on over to ko-fi.com/zeotohero, and you can help us out and support the show.
All right, Jen, shut up, you sass bag. Next on our list, we have a merch store opening up here. So we will be doing.
When are we opening it? End of the month?
End of the month. We're going to open it up to where you can purchase shirts with our logo on the front, and the website actually allows you to customize the back. So you could put.
No, you can't customize the back yet.
No,
not yet.
Lies.
Like it costs extra money to customize the back.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I was just about to say that
for us, not for them.
Bastards.
For us. Yeah. So it's going to be our logo is going to be in the front, and we're going to do stickers, and I think we're going to start doing. We're going to open a Redbubble as well at some point. So
yeah,
the shop itself it'll be on the website, The shop itself will be
Uh-huh.
clothing, and then we'll link into like a Redbubble or something like that
Yeah.
for other cool merch stuff, like phone
I'm
cases
also
and
thinking about ordering some selfie series from Hasbro, so you can have a Power Ranger figure with our faces and signed. Yeah.
okie dokie. Like if that happens, I'll be totally surprised.
Good luck
Like I'll be like, what?
Good luck getting a picture from you to Hasbro.
They'll just submit it to the Yeti hunting forum.
We got one, boys.
We found them.
We
We found
got
them, boys. I found them.
It was a good idea, but now I'm confused. Is the bags on or the bags off?
Oh my god. Besides all that though, you got anything else?
Definitely just follow us on all our socials at zeotohero across the board.
No personals.
No personals. Jim, don't you do it. I swear to God.
If you don't follow us on if you just came across us on accident, thank you for listening. If you know about us, and share us with your friends, like any other Ranger people who want to like weird conspiracies and talking about all the fan stuff and everything else in between. I want to see us on Reddit. I want someone to be posting us to Reddit, like to the r/Power Rangers. I want to see this happen.
No.
Submit this episode and be like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah. Oh God.
But yeah, I want to be embarrassed for us.
I'm already embarrassed.
Yeah, I know. Look at my face.
Yeah. All right.
And good luck, everyone. Hope everyone has a great Pride Month this month, and have fun. And if you need someone to come to and talk to us or talk to anyone who can support you, like not support you, you need some self assurance and support. Come on over to our Discord server, discord.zeotohero.com. And come say hi. We're a bunch of weirdos. We have fun, and it's a very supportive group of people.
Oh yeah, that I'll agree to that.
Yep.
And,
all right.
Yep, that's it.
We're taking too long in this closing.
Close it.
I hope you cry. Don't be all sad on me.
I'm gonna do this whole thing as monotone as I can.
Are you telling me that it's the monotone episode?
Yes, it is the robotic episode. Ha ha.
I thought we were just gonna do monotone, not robots. Okay, hold on. Beep boop beep. Robot voice. Beep boop beep beep boop.
Boop, boop,
Robot
beep.
voice.
Yeah, beep boop boop. You want to hear a funny joke?
Is it 00110010010001? Because I've heard that one before.
Haha, that was a very good joke, but no, I was talking about the one that says 01100110. Oh, system error. Oh.
Ha 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 ha. Or my native language, 10101010.